Alright, good morning. Another beautiful day. So today is basically just check-in. So we get checked in, get registered for the event, and then we have the whole day, basically a big parking lot party here at the hotel. All the competitors are going to show up, and we've got tons of stickers to sticker bomb all the cars with all the sponsors for the event, and then things really don't get going until tomorrow. But should be a lot of meet and greets and friends to catch up with, so it ought to be an awesome time. Morning.
Morning, how are you?
Good. You guys get everything sorted?
Oh, I don't know. It's day 0, so
Got a baseball bat?
we got pipe.
You guys got some pipe?
Yeah, we got a nice 1 inch by 30 inch, which is actually the STI. If you look at the S209 manual, that is the actual specification for the fender rolling.
Perfect.
So
That was Dave Carpathian, Rally Dave, Texas Dave. Ooh, we got some fresh tires inbound. Work is underway out on the pad. Mr. Lewis. This is a very unstickered car. This thing's naked still. Andy starting the all-day task, perfectly stickering the car. Good morning.
All right, sir.
Pretty good.
Stickers are key.
Yep. This thing's looking awesome.
Go fast, yeah, these look good.
Yep. Close enough.
Thank you.
Yeah. No problem. Amazed how much more aggressive this looks than ours.
Yeah.
It should be. I guess
Probably
it's
a
the
whole
hood.
different fender and hood. I can't even
So Tom, this is your first one lap?
My first one lap.
Pretty excited?
Very excited.
Yeah.
Virgin.
Ooh.
Call it a lap puppy?
Lap puppy. Yep.
That's me.
Get a little lap wine.
So what tracks have you not seen?
The only one I haven't been to is Memphis.
Okay.
But I've only been to Eagles Canyon, Summit
Summit
and
Point.
Gingerman in this car.
Okay. That's very similar to me then.
Okay.
Yep.
And all of the tracks that I haven't been to in this car are the ones it might rain. Which is not what I'm looking forward to. But
Well, they all might rain.
yeah. That's,
In all the other ones he's been to, he was in a Viper.
yes. I've been to the rest in a Viper, so that's
Yeah.
Giving
Close enough.
thrill rides, no less.
You've been at least the other ones at all kinds of Hondas.
that's true too.
So,
Yeah, plenty of laps with the rest of them.
yep.
I think the biggest mystery for me is AMP. I've only been there in like little Hondas.
Neither me or Chris have been at AMP. So
Oh.
Ever.
Oh boy.
The best description of AMP is if Spa were an autocross.
if Spa were an autocross, okay.
It's like a beautiful
It's a hell of a big
Spa
autocross.
elevation this big.
Really?
It's fun. Very fun.
How's married life?
Married life is good.
Good.
Yeah.
Any kids yet?
No kids yet.
Okay.
Plenty of
You're
cars.
derailing the car content.
Yeah, what is this kid's situation?
Pardon?
Nah, it's all right.
Wait, are you going to get rid of the Miata then? Or is that Miata one of the LFX cars?
We've got 4 Miatas. You have to be more specific
Yeah,
now.
which Miata?
I know they all Miatas are the same.
Drift Miata.
The Drift
It's
Miata.
not really a Drift Miata, but you drift anyway.
That's right. So, okay, so the Drift Miata is now a proper Drift Miata
Okay.
with all the right stuff on it, and that's going to be Chris's drift car. And I've been using my E36 Time Attack car as a drift car, which has been bad. All right, Tom. See you around.
Yeah, totally.
All right, got a little special treat I just eyed up for you guys. Man, now this is a 1-lap unit right here.
This is it, baby.
God damn.
Low level, no weather contingencies are going to be a problem. Heated seats. You got that fancy cruisy thingy that keeps it from running into people.
Oh my gosh.
And it doesn't get much better right here.
I am genuinely jealous.
We almost packed a full-size cooler just because.
Just because you could?
But we felt everybody else's pain, so we wanted to.
All right, bye truck. See you in 7 days. Okay, we're pretty much ready to go. So now we'll just sit around and wait for a day. Hula is mounted up. That's the most important thing. Ooh, tire rack screw. Oh my gosh, it's a sash.
A little sash on her.
Yeah. We got the Solo 2. We got a Smarty Cam. We got all kinds of data bits for driving on the street.
Yeah.
Tech inspection.
Carbon, Simpson. Yeah. We've done this before. Tina told me to stand up straight in the videos and be more engaging, so I'm more engaging.
Yes, that would be great. And speak louder.
And speak louder.
Because I have to turn up your volume like 10 dB anytime you're talking.
Lock the wind there.
That's pretty much what it looks like when I watch the video, yeah. I see your mouth move. and just-
That's just me talking to myself. Because that's what I do a lot of.
Yeah.
You all done?
All right, that's it. Pass tech. Easy as that. What's up, buddy?
I haven't seen
Hey.
you in forever. What's
I know.
Up? I haven't seen you in forever.
Son? Chris?
What's happening?
Chris?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, it's been since Alpine Horizon, right?
Yeah, I think so. Feels like a lot longer than that.
It sounded bad, but it's good.
Oh, you're flipping out. I think it'll be all right.
Straight back.
Perfect.
Yeah, so far none of them are your front coming off
Yep.
yet.
Nope,
so.
you're good. Nope, you're perfect. Keep going.
Ooh. No.
I mean, that's your call. How is that even possible?
Ooh, perfect. Yeah, it looks awesome. How's the new Aero?
Yeah, it's good. It's very good.
Yeah.
It's it all works pretty well. I can still use more front.
Look at the little flaps.
It's also got some more aggressive
M seats.
Wow.
I'm very excited about those.
I'm-
Got like a day before the.
I'm pretty impressed.
Pretty massive.
The hood has all the ventilation.
Little supercharger.
Little guy.
Nothing exciting. Intercoolers in the manifold.
It pretty much makes the same power we do, although peak power.
Yep.
We kind of make it most of the time.
It's like
Yeah.
you can put a ruler down. It's nice because it's 350 foot-pounds from 3,500 to 8,000.
So it's actually easy to drive.
Yeah, pretty
Well,
much, yeah. It has a little torque bump at 7,000 that if you get the tires spinning as you're coming out of a corner, they kind of always spin past that point because you get that little torque bump. But I'm getting used to it, and it's getting less of a problem.
what did you get into? How is all that gonna fit in there?
I don't know.
What exactly did you order?
I don't know what I did.
Ooh, C8. That's a pretty color. Yeah. Supra. God, can't get enough of this car. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, I remember seeing that on the info list. I was like, oh, that's cool.
996 GT2. Yep. That's pretty cool.
Here.
Apparently, the unicorn Subaru that never existed. Oh my gosh. Oh of oh. And it's about to get some custom rolled fenders.
And it's actually looks to be some epoxy type sealing, specially formulated steel pole designed by Yokohama.
Oh, that's making some noise.
I like the bounce. The bouncing makes it. The bouncing makes me happier.
Forward a little bit, bouncy bounce.
And one, and two, and three, and four, and 1, 2, 3.
How do you follow in and go for a ride?
That's right.
Bucky, can I be a pain and ask for a picture with you? And it's for a reason,
Thanks,
a very good reason, and I'm going to tell you why. So I'm going to.
Strana?
Yeah.
Yeah, finally they sent someone fast.
There you go. So yeah, no, I'm going to bust Travis's drops all week. So that's why I wanted to pitch it.
One of two?
I think one or two here today, or this week.
Wow. Oh man. It's Kermit. What's up?
How's it going?
Good. Good. How are you?
Good in here?
Oh,
Not so bad.
not so bad.
You watch Letterkenny?
You keep mentioning that, and I think I even wrote it down last time.
You wrote down what you need to watch?
And I get bored sometimes. Since your last test outing, what have you done to it? Yes.
Not much.
In your video?
So the last outing was NCM.
Yeah.
And it didn't break. So really it's just kind of all fresh fluid, check the alignment, put the interior stuff back together.
Right.
No big real changes.
Pretty happy with it there?
I'm not happy with it, but it's to the point where I don't want to try new stuff.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you know anything happens.
Yeah, exactly. Still all got to make it. Found some bananas. Check this out. Got a little bit of trolling here going on. Okay, so I realized we started filming and making videos and never really explained what we're here to do. So I've got Chris here, and he's going to tell us all about One Lap of America.
Okay, so One Lap started out as a descendant of the Cannonball Run, which was run in the 70s, cross-country race. In 1984, they started up, and it was just kind of a road rally, and it kind of evolved into what it is today, which is a series of track events, like time trial events, autocross, drag race, bracket drag race, wet and dry skid pad, and then traveling all around the country to the various locations where you do these events. So we start off in South Bend, Indiana. We always start off at the tire rack facility with a wet skid pad event on brand new tires, and you have to drive the car and the 2 or 3 or more people in the car to each event all around the country. You get one set of tires, and if you mess those tires up, then you're done, unless it happens to be like a pothole or something.
So every day at each track, what is the format?
The format is the track is typically open for walking if it's a track, autocross event, something like that, up until about 8 o'clock in the morning, and then they run the first run group, and the run groups are run fastest to slowest, usually 5 cars on track. And they take out the first 5 cars and they let them do a warm-up lap. Then they all stage at the starting line, and it's a standing start, and it's 3 hot laps, and all 3, the cumulative time of all 3 laps are scored. So whoever has the fastest time in 3 laps is the winner. And then they get those 5 cars off track, and they put the next group on, and they do that through the morning. Then they have a lunch break, and then they do it again in the afternoon. And as you're done with your afternoon session, you pack everything that you have in your car and you take off for the next event, which might be 500, 600, or 700 miles away. Tomorrow, which is the first day, we'll do a wet skid pad event, which is basically a 200-foot diameter circle that they actually keep wet with sprinkler systems. And you go around the skid pad in both directions, and you're trying to set the fastest lap time in each direction, and then that gives you a G-force total, and whoever pulls the biggest G-force wins the event. Then we pack up, and then we head to Grissom Air Force Base, where we'll be running an autocross later in the day. And then after the autocross, we'll be headed to Memphis. So we pack up after Grissom, and we drive 500 miles down to Memphis. So scoring is done on I think it's 5 points per car for the total number of cars. So if you have 100 cars, the winner gets 500 points. The second place gets 495 points, and so on down the line.
Every session we get to those 500,
Yes, every session is another 500 points possible.
Gotcha. So one missed session or one missed lap.
Yeah, basically blows you out of the event.
So every session counts, and unfortunately, for these half street car, half race cars, it can be pretty difficult to, get your car 3,500 to 4,000 miles around the country and complete these 6 laps per day and never have one issue. So you'll see some attrition issues. Everyone has at least one day where they have some sort of problem, but obviously a lot of times the person who has the least problems is the winner. Okay, so that gets almost every day, but we do have one other event type, and that is the drag race.
Yeah, so at Memphis, which is the second day, we'll be there, a drag race for fastest time, and then we all line up again and we do bracket drags, single elimination, until we get down to the last 2 people, and for the winner of that. And each time you advance, you get an additional 5 points. So if you go to the One Lap of America page and pull up the event schedule, you can see all the locations that we go to. You can also see the amount of mileage and distances that we're traveling. So we're starting off the wet skid pad. We got to travel 83 miles to go to the Air Force Base, and then after that we got to travel 518 miles to get down to Memphis. And we got 505 miles the next day, 569 the next day after that. We have to do a passage control, which means you have to stop by and at least check in, and then do another 544 miles. So that's a 604 mile day. And then we have another event at Lanier, and then a passage control here, and another 478 that day. So, and then another 614 the following day. We wrap up back here next Saturday on the dry skid pad with worn out tires.
So that's One Lap of America. This will be my 4th time doing it, and Chris's 8th time doing it. Of course, we're taking this C7 Z06 that Chris won in a number of years ago, and we're gonna give it our best shot. So I'll try to keep everyone up to date with videos and results we posted online. I'll put a link to where the results are at the bottom of this video, and that's all we have for today. So we'll see everyone tomorrow morning at the wet skid pad.